and welcome to my 30-minute chair yoga class. My name is Evelyn. Today's practice, we're going to be focusing on our hips and legs. I will be teaching you different methods, and I want you to be mindful of your body and choose the method that best suits you. For my class today, all you're going to need is a chair, no socks or yoga socks, a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, I highly recommend wearing your sneakers. Make sure you have water so you can drink water whenever you need to hydrate. So let's get started in this wonderful practice. So we're all going to have to sit in our chair. So if you're sitting all the way to the back of your chair, I want you to lift yourself up and slide yourself forward just a tiny bit. Test yourself. Shoulders back. See how it feels. If you're able to slide yourself a little bit more, somewhere in the center of your chair, and go ahead and slide yourself, test it out. The back of the knee should be lined up with your heel, so if you place your index finger in the back, slide it down, it should have a nice alignment there. And make your adjustment, bringing your feet forward or back. We're going to start in our mountain pose today. We're going to roll our shoulders up and back, fingertips to the earth. And we're going to start our yoga breath. So our first breath is going to be a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. My second breath is an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the nose. Test both methods and choose the one that best suits you. So from this wonderful mountain pose where you're pressing down with your toes, ball of your feet and your heels, nicely grounded on your chairs, fingertips all the way down so your shoulders are away from your ears. And you feel like someone's pulling you from the crown of your head. You're feeling strong. We're going to take a nice deep breath. Inhale, so you bring your arms up. We're going to bring into praying hands, center of heart. We're going to take a nice deep breath and we're going to lift it back up. And back to the side, back to the mountain. Inhale and exhale. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale one more time. From here, I want you to relax your shoulders, your belly. Tilt your head forward just a little and gently close your eyes and take a nice deep breath as you clear the mind and open the heart. Placing yourself here and now. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you gently bring your head back to center, as you open your eyes, you're going to reach in front of you and open the heart. Take a nice deep breath as you bring your hands back together, praying hands. Take a nice deep breath, reach, open, and here we go again. Last one. So we're waking up those arms and shoulders. Back to our praying hands. And take a nice deep breath as you tilt your head to the right. Relax those shoulders. And gently bring it back to center. You're going to tilt it to the left. And gently bring it back to center. And let's turn our head to the right. Just a little turn and hold it. And bring it back to center very gently as we turn to the side and hold it. And gently bring it back to center. Take a nice deep breath as you bring those arms to your cactus arms. Let's open those fingers up nice and wide. And let's slide it up for option 2. Press back. So your shoulders and your elbows should be nicely lined up in option 2. Gently bring it back down. Press back and lift back up. And press back. Back down. Lift back up. Press back. Bring it back down. Last one. Take a nice deep breath. Press back. So you hold it here. And bring it back down. Crossing, take a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale as you're going to twist, gently twist So you're going to twist to the right. Your neck should be aligned with your spine. And hold it. Option 1 right here. Option 2, right hand goes to the side of the chair. Left hand to the side of your right knee. And then if you can move it just a half an inch. And hold it. Take a nice deep breath, a little bit deeper. Gently cross your arms to the heart as you bring it to center. And we're going to turn to the other side very gently. Option 1, you're going to hold it here. Listen to your body. Option 2, you're going to bring your right hand to the side of the left hand to the back. And you're just going to twist just a little bit more and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you gently release it, crossing, bring it back to center. Take a nice deep breath, so you hinge forward. So very gently, you're going to hinge forward. Option 1, you're going to hold it right here. Option 2, you're going to place your hands on the knees. You're going to slide it down and hold it and take a nice deep breath. As you gently slide it back, cross, and bring it back to center. And take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As we bring it to that wonderful mountain one more time, let's roll the shoulders up and back, pressing down their fingertip, feeling tall. This wonderful chair mountain. You can stay here and maybe take a little water break if you like, or you can join me as I stand for my standing mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath as I press down with my toes, ball of my feet, my heels. I bring my arms up as I hinge forward. And very gently gonna lift myself up into this wonderful mountain pose. And take a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale, feeling strong. Take a nice deep breath. You're gonna bring those arms back up, bending the knees, hinging forward from the hip. You're gonna bring yourself back down very gently, back to your chair mountain. Shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath. So let's start with our focus. You can have your hands right to your side, under your chair, and you can hold on to it if you need that support of your chair. If not, option 2, you can just keep it straight down. You're nice and tall. And we're going to start by wiggling our little toes. You're going to wiggle those toes. Now you're going to relax the toes, bring them down. You're going to press down with your toes and ball of your feet. You're going to lift the heels up and press back down. And press with your heel, bring those little toes up. And bring it back down, and you're going to press, lift, heels down, toes and ball of your feet up, press, lift, bring it down. Last one, press with your heels, toes are up, ball of your feet, and let's press with our little toes, ball of our feet, so we bring our heels back up and bring it down. Let's alternate a little, pressing down. So we're gonna lift, pressing down with your toes, ball of your feet, heels up, down, and alternate. Bring it down, switch. Last one. And hold it here, shoulders back. Again, you can hold onto your chair. We're going to be lifting. We're going to lift one leg at a time. So you can hold on here, or you can bring it across, or you can keep it in the mountain pose. So choose where you're at. And let's start our little lift. So we're going to lift, right, left, right, left, right, and left. And this time you're going to lift and you're going to hold it here. And we're gonna go ahead and point and flex. You're flexing and pointing with your right foot. Then you're gonna hold it and bring it down. Now you're gonna lift the left foot, same thing, flex and point. Last one, and press down. Take a nice deep breath, and now we're gonna extend. You're gonna extend your right leg, heel, you're pressing down with your heels. So option 1, you're here. Option 2, you're gonna go a little higher. So choose where you're at. If you're here, this is perfectly fine because we're gonna be doing some windshield wipers with our little ankles here. Or you can lift up for option 2 and hold it and bring it back down. Let's go ahead and bring the left leg, press, windshield wiper. You can lift it up and bring it back down. Here we go again. Extend, windshield wiper. You can lift up for option 2 and bring it back down. Here we go. Flex, lift for option 2 and bring it down. Now we're gonna do it 2 more times, but this time we're just gonna lift. So you can option 1 right here, option 2 here. So choose where you're at, and here we go. Lift, flex, and bring it back down. Flex, and bring it back down. Back down. And gently bring it back down. Now we're gonna go into our warrior. So, going into our warrior sequence, you're gonna go ahead and bring you're gonna sit to the right side, edge of the chair, option 1. And you can bring the left foot right in front with a little flex here. Option 1, you can be here, or you can extend it a little bit more into an angle and flex your foot. So choose where you're at. If this is much more comfortable for you, this is perfectly fine. If this is where you're at, you can bring it over here. This is fine too. So we're gonna start with warrior 1. So warrior 1, you're gonna bring it into your cactus arms. Your right hand, if you need that support of your chair, you can hold on. If you can release it and hold it here, this is perfectly fine. And take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Now we're gonna go to our warrior 2. So you're gonna bring those arms out. Let's extend it out, palms facing down, and you're gonna slide your left hand across the heart. Bring your hips forward, and you're gonna turn your head, looking right at the middle finger of your right hand, and here we are in warrior 2. As we gently bring it back to our warrior 1, take a nice deep breath. Let's go into cactus arms. And we're gonna go into warrior 3. From the chair, you're gonna place your hand, right hand in the back of the chair. Now we're gonna slide our legs straight out. You're gonna point, you're gonna lift it up just a little and take a nice deep breath. Hold on to that chair. Take a nice deep breath. Just a little lift because we're doing option 1. And bring it back down. Let's bring it back to center. And we're gonna turn to the other side. So here you are, your other side. Again, sitting at the edge of my chair. You can extend that leg right, straight. So your hips going straight out. You can flex your foot. See if you can see me better. I'm gonna press back a little, right here. How's this? Flex, and you're right here. So we can do it right here, option 1, or you can bring that leg Just to slide it back just a little more. Flex it. Still at the edge of your chair. Warrior one. You can let go of the back of the chair. That'd be great. Cactus arms. Take a nice deep breath. Let's go into our warrior two. We're going to extend our hands. Now we're going to slide the right hand, sliding it across as I turn right in front. I'm going to turn my head. Take a nice deep breath. As I gently bring it back to that warrior one. Now I'm going to slide my legs straight, like right in front, like I was saying that for option one, you can do it a lot more comfortable for you. Warrior three, just going to lift it up. I am holding on to the back of my chair with my left hand. Take a nice deep breath. So I'm just lifting just a few inches off my chair and take a nice deep breath. And bring it back down. Very gently, we're going to bring it back to center. And take a nice deep breath. And let's go into our pigeon. Take a nice deep breath, and we're going to do a little pigeon pose. So you're going to slide your left leg. Take a nice deep breath, and you're going to bring it across. So you're crossing it, or you can keep it right on top. Choose where you're at. So I'm crossing it, hands on top of my thighs, shoulders back, and very gently I'm going to hinge forward and hold it here and take a nice deep breath. As I gently bring it back. Option two, you're going to bring that leg up, flex your foot. So your ankles on top of the knee, your heel and your knee should be nicely aligned. Your foot should be flexed. You can place one hand on the side, the other hand on your ankle, and take a nice deep breath. As you gently, do not press down, you just have your hands on top gently, and you're gonna hinge forward. And you can hold it here and take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back, just bring both legs together, and let's go the other side. So option one, you're right here. Remember, you can try to drop that hip, so you're gonna open. You can be right here if you like. Choose where you're at. Make sure that your left knee doesn't slide like this. This is a no-no. Slide it back. So I have a little bit of an issue with this knee, so it has a tendency of doing that. So I'm going to cross it. You can place your hand on top of your thighs, no pressing, right here. Take a nice deep breath. You can hold it here, or you can hinge forward also if you like. It's really up to you where you're at. So this is your option one. As you gently lift up. Option two, you're going to cross, flex, make sure you're nicely lined up, hands on top, no pressing. Take a nice deep breath, and you're going to hinge forward from the hip. Take a nice deep breath as you're looking down. Your neck should be aligned with your spine, and you should be able to feel that stretch on your hip flexors. Take a nice deep breath as you gently bring it back up. Bring my leg back. So now we're going to repeat it again. This time we're going to repeat it standing. For those of you that want to stay sitting, repeat it on your chair. So here we go. Rolling your shoulders, mountain pose, and take a nice deep breath as you press down with your little toes, ball of your feet and your heels, and take a nice deep breath as you hinge forward and lift yourself up and take a nice deep breath. Shoulders back. I want you to walk yourself to the back of the chair. So you're right here in the back of the chair, watching me, and I'm going to give you a side view. So we're going to go right here into a nice side view. And I'm going to start bringing my left foot in. So we're gonna start with the left foot, we're gonna bend it. Then my right foot, I'm not gonna flex it completely, it's gonna go into a little angle, but I'm gonna make sure my heels line with my heels, and I'm gonna slide it back. So I'm in a little bit of a split stand, making my adjustment. My hips are going forward, and I'm gently bending that left knee, making sure that the back of the knee and the heels lined up, and my knee never goes past my toes. And I'm nice and tall, hips going forward, and take a nice deep breath. You can hold on to your chair in the back of the chair, and you can bring the opposite arm, so it's my right hand, into cactus. If you feel good, both, and take a nice deep breath. Open the heart. So here we are, warrior one. Now we're gonna go into our warrior two. So we're gonna extend both hands out. You can keep that left hand on the chair if you like. Right hand can be extended. And you're just gonna slide it across. Now see how my hips are turning? So we're going forward here. Look for your balance. If you can lift that arm, great. Both arms are up. And now I'm gonna turn my head. So I'm looking at that middle finger, my left hand, and take a nice deep breath in this wonderful warrior two. And gently, I'm gonna bend my right and bring it back. I'm gonna place both hands on my chair. And now I'm gonna bring it, my back foot to the tip of my toe, and I'm going to turn it forward. So right here, so now both of my toes are going forward. I'm gonna press with my left leg, and I'm gonna lift my right up. And I'm just gonna bring my one arm up to warrior three. This is perfectly fine if you have a good balance. You can bring both, great. And if your chair is just too close, like my chair is right on my belly right here, you can go back a little and adjust it. Take a nice deep breath, you're looking down. You can keep your hand on the chair to keep your balance and bring it back down. And take a nice deep breath. Now I'm gonna flip my chair over to the other side so you can see it better. So here we are. And this time I'm gonna bring my right leg forward. So it's straight forward. My left foot, it's not completely flexed, like a little angle, but I'm gonna make sure the heels are kind of lined up. Heels are arch on my foot. And I'm gonna take a step back with my left leg. And I'm gonna turn my hip forward towards my chair. I'm gonna start bending that right knee, making sure that the back is lined up with the heel, and I'm not passing my toes. Hips are forward, nice and tall. Here goes my left hand, cactus arm. Right hand if you feel the balance. Otherwise, you can keep your hand right on top of the chair for balance, and take a nice deep breath. Warrior one. Enjoy. Gently, you can bring your right hand top of the chair, extending your left. And we're gonna slide it across, and my hips are going in front of you, extending that arm. You can hold it here and just turn your head, or you can lift up both arms, looking at that middle finger into that warrior number two. Take a nice deep breath. As you bend your left hand, bring it back forward, bring both hands on top. Now press with your toes, ball of your feet up, your left foot, and just turn it. So now Both toes are going forward. All the weight's on the right leg. I do have a micro bend on that right knee. And I'm gonna bring it forward as I bring my left leg up. And you can just test yourself. You can stay here, extending one arm. This is perfectly fine. This time I have my opposite. If you have the balance, you're into your warrior number 3. Very gently, you're gonna bring it back down and take a nice deep breath. Bringing my chair back. I'm gonna walk, so I'm facing you. So now let's walk in front of the chair. It's gonna be behind you. So you're in the front of the chair, not in the back of the chair, in this wonderful mountain pose, taking a nice deep breath, shoulders back. Let's inhale as we bring our arms up. Exhale as you're gonna bend, hinging forward, and very gently you're gonna place yourself back on this wonderful mountain pose and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. And from here, we're gonna go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Inhale is gonna bring our arms back up. We're gonna bring it down to our mountain pose, gently lifting and back down. One more time, bring it into your praying hands. As we bring it to the center of our heart, shoulders back, take a nice deep breath. So you're gonna lift, left hand up, right hand down. Option 1, you can bring your hands holding onto your chair for support. So I'll do this side with option 1. So I'm holding onto the bottom of my chair. And we're gonna start tilting, tilting, tilting to the right and take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back to center. Now we're gonna bring that right arm up, praying hands. Take a nice deep breath. You can extend right hand up, left hand. I'm going to option 2 where I'm just going straight. Take a nice deep breath as you're gonna tilt, tilt, tilt to the left. And take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back to center. Both hands together, praying hands, relaxing your shoulders. Let's reach in front and open. As we gently bring our hands together, back to center of heart. Extend, open. Bring it back to center. One more time, take a nice deep breath. Bring it together. Praying hands, shoulders back. Gently close your eyes as you tilt your head to the right, shoulders relax, feeling that stretch. Take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back to center, we're going to tilt it to the other side very gently and take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back to center, now I want you to slide yourself back just a little. You can slide yourself, you can go all the way back, sliding yourself all the way back, placing your back on the chair if you like, or you can keep it lifted. And let's place our hands on top of our thighs, palms facing up. Let's do little shoulder rolls. And we're gonna just drop it. And let's wiggle those fingers, and now let's just relax them, wiggle those toes, and just relax them. Gently close your eyes as you tilt your head forward and take a nice deep breath. As we take a few seconds just to relax and follow our breath, inhale through the nose and exhale. With each breath you take, I want you to relax. So relax the toes, your feet, your knees. Let those fingers relax and your shoulders and your elbows. Take a nice deep breath. Follow the breath. As your breath travels to the throat, to the heart, to the belly. As you can feel your heart gently beating, so gently as it flows with your breath. Take a nice deep breath. As your eyes are gently closed, totally relax. Take a nice deep breath. So your toes are relaxed, your ankles, your knees, your fingers and your shoulders and your elbows, and your belly is soft. Take a nice deep breath. Follow your breath as you inhale that cool breath and you exhale the warm breath. It's your chin, cheeks, your ears, so relaxed. And you can feel the breath from your nose to the throat, to the heart, to the belly, all the way down to your toes. So your eyes are gently closed. You can picture your heart just beating so gently to the flow of your breath. And in the center of the heart, there's a light shining. It's your soul shining through. And with each breath you take, the light gets brighter. As we go to the third eye, where this picture is so clear and the light is so bright, as you take a nice deep breath. So you're so relaxed from the crown of your head all the way to your toes. Inhale and exhale. As we get ready to start this wonderful journey, this wonderful day, with an open heart and a clear mind. Very gently gonna wiggle the toes, wiggle your fingers, little rolls. So you open your eyes and you're gonna bring those arms to bring your head back to center. You bring those arms up, reaching for the sun. As you reach for a little bit of that sun, that light to guide you through the day, bring your fingers together. So you hold a little bit of that light between your hands. And very gently gonna bring it to the center of your heart as you relax your shoulder, tilting your head forward. So you open the tip of your fingers and take a nice deep breath. As you bring your fingers together, gently closing your eyes as you feel this light travel through your body. And as we go through this day, let's pass this light to a stranger in need with a smile or an act of kindness. As I pass my light, my joy, my happiness to you. Namaste.